afraid man in the wilderness. Keep it real and honest, Sonia. No tabloid. None whatsoever. Hey, today we have, I mean, I do around 3 or more, I do around 3 to 4 shows. We just come off of the road. I have so much things to talk about. I break it up for now. So first, because, you know, when the Prime Minister run out and I telling about, you know, yes, and if you have somebody very loyal to place and thing, he doesn't lead you astray. He might lead you astray. And he makes something out of catch out of straw. And it's serious, you know. You have to look it up how it's serious. So Mark G do an interview for morning time. I forgot show that. That's number one. I want to understand, you know, when him say I'm a British by descent. Say me I come in a diaspora and we have a youth them born and grand youth born outside. And them that be Jamaican by descent. But we are the born Jamaican. Jamaican by descent. A matter of fact, they might pride, they might tell people to come down and if you have, even if your grandmother birth certificate, you can get a Jamaican book or you're Jamaican by descent. That's why we have the diaspora. So when them run off a more show them under the bus. Don't go that alone though. Double vast break the law, peak law. Nobody must take needs. None. Because I'm going there with the one dirty thinking winter. Winter they draw me up to, you know. They must say them fire him now. I'm going there, we go for Mark, the opposition leader document. When can't do, not supposed to have no access. Winter did try that with me already, you know. When I for burn him out, that little blue pill piece of shit. Yeah? So now I start this and tell you, and then him get things from foreign ministry, me I come the side of them. Him want to run out now and attack some little shit because he go up and Dan Jackson Milan and money me last night. I asked him, but Mark, you know, do nothing wrong. Yeah, no, but you know, I always talk about morals, but you know, with the morals, I say, what kind of morals? You talk about follow the law, man. The law, something you talk about, you talk about foolishness. So him want to run. But the details we get are from Pika. You can't do the needs. And that break like him forget charge feet, you know. Him and the guy forget charge feet. But I put that in a different thing, yeah. And foreign ministry because him can't tell you when Marky G travel upon him diplomatic passport, when him get this, and that come from the foreign ministry. Hear him now, me said this man him must have run out and say, oh, me get it deep inside the paper. Let me tell you something. Not even my kids them know when me I travel, unless I just my wife. And them not even know when about my book and all. Because you remember you never study up. Me not study my parents thing. And them man they live private life. So now like Marky G come out and tell you say, well, me I travel go there, sir, you know, and tell some nobody not do that. No one. Yeah? This is how him break the law and access data. I remember Bug Life talk it already. Let me start to show you. I'm going to show you say Andrew Holness take a legion to foreign powers. Well, to the king. Over Jamaica. I'm going to show you. Can remember, you know, in the Privy Council board. I'm going to show you where I'm swear to. I'm going to show you where I'm swear to. Yeah? Not you who come from Jamaica, you were born in the UK because you just go for your passport and I swear to the king and take a legion and thing. Andrew do this. Yesterday, him go up on TV and a chat about that shit. When I hold him accountable, I remember him not declaring thing yet. We give him 24 hours. Yes. This is about them sketch at us and wanna run with this. Ooh. Unless you go Jamal leader run with it. Anyway, let me start my show now. Let me start the show where I beat it. And by the way, strike 5. I'm going to tell you how you reach on where you sit down on your plane and everything. You never change your clothes. Santa supposed to touch. Yesterday, if you sit down, I see him close the travel at 5 o'clock this morning. And I know. I'm going to tell you which plane the travel and which seat in and everything. So you know, say, you have the eagle eye everywhere. Let me start, my show.
We lump some, we are beat it till they are my bane. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy going none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber day.
Not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife and this straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with the dagger. Make the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold. Like a bull man we send us the jammer. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical filter. Put up in everything, they load some boy all in a hater.
man, the renegade up. Them just get to war, me tell them say all gloves off, you know. I want to say all gloves. Hey people, me have some information here, so because them know me don't put them, me tell them, you know. These are man, me not different from like when I see the French work. Remember, say me have the thing them here, so you know. Me have go some information. Me not even want to put them in a one, show them too much. Some want to do that show you first and then you get harder and harder. You understand? Because Grace Kennedy, me not tell you not much people, including Darwin, because she's still American citizen. Including Dan Webby, who American citizen. Yeah? Including the Senator, Darpa father-in-law, what him have British citizenship. So, me no bother him. Including Babsy Grange. I mean, I tell you, including Samuda too. Because them have dual. So, you see, when them run up, I'm going to do all of that, but more I'm going to for the next thing. I'm going to look run down. I'm going to ask Dan Webby them something because you have some people, you know, you have them use them thing, the money laundering and everything. When we're ready, you know, they're going to knock it. But me no want mix up everything in a one. Yes, me gonna tell you how them transport them thing and how them buy and how them sell them things. So me no want knock it in a one. So me just keep it away. You know? See? So when them run out with a no issue, you have to beat them with it. And people, this to show you you cannot go with them needs. Where vast do, and I talk about deep rooted, that is crap. You can't tell a man same travel for this and that. On go the foreign ministry, when you use the diplomatical passport, them can't tell you where you are going to find everything because you have to report it back to the foreign ministry. So when I talk is dark shit. Dark shit. You could have traveled and not that the travel ban. So when them can't tell the details, you know where them get it from, and them get it from the same dirty thinking winter where we use the big dirty thinking blue pill them. Can they draw a card for me, you know? And it not work neither, you know, people. And then you have dirty big nasty thinking Queenie run out, same way. So I could look at Andrew Holness now run out. I could look at him say about the dual citizenship first. And by the way, say I'm going to never denounce him citizenship. Because when you know the Commonwealth, it no count. You know, talk all it dual. No. You understand? But at them just want to come with distraction, so you have to deal with them case. Everything just backflip on them because them are idiot. Them have dirty thinking G2K come out and say, more of a reason. You see, that's why I tell the corruption may never stop. This guy will value like 7 billion right now and counting. Not declare him asset them. Yes, money still a chap. And info them come out and say him for resign, you know. You know, have nobody do that, you know. I see them gang up and do this. So you know, say, oh, so una hug up corruption. And I run down something where not nothing. And I try to make something out of it because you want to gain. You know, gain nothing from it. It don't make no sense. We are going to show you how the guy Andrew Holness. But I'm not fucking take allegiance to the king. To the king. Not my word. So maybe just show you. I mean, I show you when I say about dual before. And take allegiance to the king. Okay? All right, watch out.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness appointed to Her Majesty Privy Council. Upon the date. July the 8th, 2021. That's why you don't want to leave the Privy Council, you know. You understand? It can't work. And you tell people about what and what. See there? See in front of you upon this. The Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, the earliest man on earth, has been appointed the member of the Privy Council. Is, I now call her the Governor General Patrick Allen, issue a statement announcing appointment today. Her Majesty the Queen has been graciously pleased to approve that the most dishonorable Andrew Holness, you notice when I run down, I pay them thing and run down for put around him name, you know. Yeah? And who said him go do this? Prime Minister of Jamaica be appointed a member of Her Majesty Most Honorable Privy Council. You see it? The acceptance form of address of the Prime Minister as of today will be the Most Honorable Andrew Holness. See that? That and that and that and that. So him like them thing that's why I see matter about doctorate. Him like hand up him name. So you have to call him that from today, the most honorable. Dishonorably, you know. But these are the things that we do all the time. The appointment became effective on May the 26th, 2021. You see this? Prime Minister Andrew Holness is to attend a meeting of the Privy Council at the first convenient opportunity in order to take the oath.
You see that oath, the people? And that oath, I'm going to show you the oath. Me, I'm going to show you the oath and the legion where I swear. Let me tell you something. When you're a citizen, when you're born in our country, you go for your passport. You don't take no them kind of oath and swear. No, you go for your passport. But for this, just read the word, me slow it down. And you're going to see where I swear to the king. Against we. And then I give a chat. Him not have no sense. You shouldn't even run out with this. That it flip back on him. See, Mark, not do this. You are a citizen by descent, by your father. Like how you that foreign, where they are foreign, and you have your kids, them are grandkids, them. And them are citizen by descent. Them not born there, you know. Eh? But them are citizen by descent. A matter of fact, them are keep the diaspora thing and want people to register. The one up there, so we should name that piece of shit. She don't have 10 people are going on delegation, 10. Them want 1,160 if you pay for register. US. And I tell you come in because you're a citizen. You're a Jamaican. So if at this them come with you can't be you born your kids them born in America and all over the place. Them I tell you say you're a citizen by descent. But man a citizen by his father's side by descent. Descent. That makes any sense to you? Eh? You're a Jamaican. Bad man is a citizen by descent over there to you. Same bad man over them all up. Yes. See? It don't make no sense. And the Commonwealth that make him can't sit down give or something like you fight against us in the diaspora, but you want our money, but for stop it and for boycott them. So look, you see that what the WM take, make you look on the oath WM take what it say. And it will want to look on, Mark never take a oath up there. Like a Jamaican. When you go for your passport, you don't take them oath. Look on the oath for your calling sir now. Remember say the oath. Look on the oath.
Your passport in a swear, but and just swear to the monarch. And these are the oath.
Let me show you the oath.
This
Look on it by
oath
word, now slow it down.
against we.
These are the oath people who take. Yeah. Nobody now sign up to them there because nobody must go. Nobody must go, them are shit. Look on the oath. Just watch this now. This is where Andrew swear against we, the Jamaican. Watch out.
Same Andrew we see on TV attack yesterday. Oath of Privy Council. You do swear by Almighty God to be a true and faithful servant and to the King Majesty as one of His Majesty Privy Council. You will not know or understand of any manner of things to be attempted, done or spoken against His Majesty person.
You hear this? This is where the man swear to right now. That's why I call him the most honorable. This our the Prime Minister where I run up and down and talk about you don't swear to a country and we don't know. Him a big mama. No, you can't be more hypocritical than this. You know, a man who is citizen by this by his father, but you can't stop. You don't even want to stop that. And remember when in the commandment. Them still a rule we, you know, them a run way, and them a run way courthouse, and them the police them swear to, and them when you commit crime, you commit a crime against the king. Okay? And him go swear against we, and then him a run out for Mark Holding. It make any sense? Eh? It make any sense? Continue. Make we continue watch this when swear.
Honor, crown, and dignity royal. You hear this? You can't do it. You see, this is where him at sweet him take the water, you know, Andrew Holness, you know. But you will let and withstand the same to the uttermost of your power, and either cause it to be revealed to His Majesty himself, or to such of his Privy Council as shall advertise His Majesty of the same. You will in all things to be moved, treated and debated in council, faithfully and truly declare your mind and opinion according to your heart and conscience, and you will keep secret all matters committed and revealed unto you.
Keep secret against me. The man swear to King Charles, swear to him mother, to the king same way, because the king did it. To keep secret against Jamaica. We don't know where we want to do it. We don't know. And this is the same guy go up on TV yesterday. morning, and I say, you know, when you have an ultimate leader, how you don't know power, but in swear, this is why I'm swear against us, you know. This is why I'm swear against us, you know. If you call him this and that, you know, and him say when I run out. Tell me if them have any sense. You take, when you forget this and read it, you know, when you use it against him. Anything where him do, when you take it and use against him no good. Just not me number, me send it to you, when you send it to a friend, when you hold it against him. Him no good. Because when you do this, you say, no, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to swear up to this, I don't want it then. But this is how you swear against your people at Jamaica. Yeah? This is how you swear against your people, no, I'm not freeze. You know see me I freeze? Maybe you think I freeze. This is how you swear against the people of Jamaica. When you hear, not my word. I will send it to you, no, just write me send it to you. Yeah? Me send it, I can't take it down and read it. This is how I'm swear from 2021. Yeah? You understand? Yeah. 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 Me I freeze up. But me I say me I move and everything, you know, me say me I freeze up. Yeah. Yes. Let me see what I want, yeah. Wanna see me I freeze? Yeah. Me freeze. Yeah. I want them want to try to freeze me up. All right. Let me see what I want. Tell me where I'm good. Let me see what I want, yes. Let me see what I want. Because we can't make a miss that one day, you know. Can't make a miss that one here. Voila, then. Voila. So, me come up back yet. Me on and off. So, me have freeze up. Oh. So, me on and off. Oh, yeah. And I freeze up time now, you know. Yes. But me I see myself straight, you know. Tell me when me up back. Give me up back. Totally froze. Well, now play with me, you know, man. How this? Yeah. You can't hear me about picture freeze. Let me move my picture.
Remember this and Holness. This is how I'm take. And that shall be treated as secretly in council. And if any
Put up my picture now. When you see me now? You see me now? With my good by your side. All right, you can't see me now? Me good. All right, me good? All right. So me could just go back in this. Me good now. Up now. All right. Hey, when I ramp put me in, hey, me call up my thing. Because when me a blaze fire, no ramp put me in. When I ramp put, hey, when I don't play with me, I know me that, me not play around here. Yeah. That's who come up, man. Good. All right. All right. So me could show you where this guy do now. See that? Me could draw back. So this is how I'm swear to
person, honor, crown, or dignity royal. You hear this? You can't do it. You see? This is where him at sweet him take the water, you know, and you want it, you know.
Yes.
But you will let and withstand the same to the uttermost of your power, and either cause it to be revealed to his majesty himself, or to such of his privy council, as shall advertise his majesty of the same You will in all things to be moved, treated and debated in council, faithfully and truly declare your mind and opinion according to your heart and conscience, and you will keep secret all matters committed and revealed unto you.
So I keep secret against we with the king. Yeah. You might keep secret against we with the king. And in same when I run out from Mark Golden. Can you imagine?
Remember, this
Look, I
and
said in a
this
selfie,
is
you
a
know.
them take.
And I'm talking about foreign powers and a selfie. Look here.
And that shall be treated as secretly in council. And if any of this said treaties or councils shall touch any of the councillors, you will not reveal it unto them, but will keep the same unto such time as by the consent of His Majesty
Oh.
or of the council.
So His Majesty, I think him consent to come talk to it. Him keep secret for him. You swear to the crown.
Publication
and I chat about it.
shall be made thereof. You will, to your uttermost, be a faith and an allegiance unto the King, Majesty.
Be a faith and allegiance
And you will
unto the King. Unto the King. Not to Jamaica people. Not to, no, people. No. This is the man who run out power, you know. Yeah. 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 Yes. This is the man who run out, then you can't listen to a piece and nastiness like this. And when you write me, I'm going to send it come go, you know. I want to share it right on. Not the whole diaspora. I want to look it up and share it. Read it because remember I'm getting him thing there from them, you know. From 2021. See? Him get it from 2021. So we now put him non-tal whatsoever. From 2021, him have that. Swear! And him now run out and attack. Someone send this to him, and it continue, you know, and him have to say it, my God. This time swear to the king. Yeah. Swear to the king. The same UK where my run out come talk about now. Him swear to them. How that work? My friend, I swear to the king. Him swear to the crown, them himself. And I come talk about who you have ultimately and him swearing to foreign powers. You can't say hypocritical. And the whole of them will come up and tell us them a minion and them a nasty who have born them. Them can't go in nobody else and trick them again. Impossible for make him trick nobody. Any one of them come out and back him, you know, say them a shit too. Yes. Boy, you want to go into the people, them, when you make Andrew, remember I'm not clear, you're the man value like 7 billion Jamaican. 2 hours alone value over $1 billion. And the man them sell things and I be a kickback. Hey, me I talk to some people. Hey, me get up some things it's unbelievable. Make him declare himself and say it's not so. His wife come and go to the court and she can't back that. 800 million investment. 800. And when him for just them 2 hours alone, and remember him have enough more things. It's over $1 billion. Impossible. Can't book again. Them cannot book again. Or it's a man has to send me the Privy Council. I'm going to send it to him. I'm going to share it. I'm going to send it to you. Right now, sir. One life, I'm send it to him. You understand? Send it to him right away. See that, sir? Let them read it. Oh, you have to have this now run out and talk about, and Legion to Jamaica. What you just do? Sell me. Him sell me out. Yeah. And things them him to talk about and tell me what now. The one when he falls now where you see with where him have to denounce same book. Him go a Pika, the dirty thinking one when him winter. Now I do that different because them for charge false seat, you know. Them for charge him and charge the Pika guy feet, you know. Them need to get charged for it. You understand? Them need to get charged for it. Yeah. So him go draw. That means your data not safe with Pika, you know. When you and the first them do it, you have Ron James to talk, and when you look, Big Mama run out with in some personal things out of the police force. This is how them deal with people. Yeah. This is how them deal with people. So right now, we have to deal with them upon a serious thing. Yeah. You understand? We have to deal with them upon a serious thing. Can we now, yeah. Yeah, I send it to you now, I send it to you. Yeah. So right now, all this I sell himself out, So you see the one of them with the power line and I push up. You just let them push out and you say, yes, the one I want to forget crush. Nobody must take techniques. None. And anybody going at that forget charge. Yes. See? Anybody we're going at that must get charged. Now I refresh, But let me see when I reach. Yet me I freeze up. Me not do the mark rolling yet, man. Tell me when it come up more because I forgot to show mark rolling. I tell you when I forgot to show that. Freeze up again. All right. Freeze up again. Let me say I can clear something out of this. Yeah, right. That's so. Still freeze up. Blurry. All right. So what I forgot to do, I forgot to refresh, I log in. All right, I forgot to refresh. Because me I move and me not freezing now, so me not freezing. And nothing, Yeah. Yeah. So this is what him do. By the way, me still log in. I don't want to show them my golden thing because I have so much things to do. I send it to you now. Yeah? Now I send this to you now. Good now. All right, good. Let me show them my golden thing before it frees up before I go restart here. Because I have a couple of shows to do. Watch this.
Are firm and oath of loyalty to the king.
This is this man.
For a while. This man responded, is he a Jamaican citizen or not? Questions coming from ruling government, the JRP, as well as members of the public. Well, the leader of the opposition is here. Mark Golding joins us this morning to clear the air about this and so many other things. It's so good to have you with us this morning. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me, ladies.
Let me hear how you are feeling in this moment, given what has happened within the last day.
This kind of firestorm that has arisen in the last 2 days, really I see as a distraction from the issues that are confronting the country now. The issues related to the constitutional reform process, which has been a process which many people feel has not been inclusive, has not been participatory, and has left a lot of people feeling frustrated and excluded. Plus, the cost of living issues facing Jamaicans, the crime rate, and the lack of hope in our people. So it's not surprising to me that our political competitors are seeking to generate distractions around these issues. And I think that's what this is. So yes, I'm a born Jamaican. I was born at University Hospital, 1965. I grew up in Jamaica. I went to school here, Mona Prep, Campion College. I studied abroad. And I came back right after, went to Norman Manley Law School and did 2 years there. Got a Commonwealth Scholarship, did a master's degree in law in the UK, came back right after, and I've never worked anywhere other than Jamaica. So my entire working life and my childhood were here. So yeah, I'm a born Jamaican. I do have British citizenship as well, by descent. My father came to Jamaica in 1953 from the UK, and he spent the rest of his career and died there. He's buried on Slight Road. So, he was a person who gave a lot to this country. Started the Mona Rehab Center. He was in charge of the medical response to the polio epidemic in the 1950s. Yeah. The Kendall train crash, he was sent there to deal with the aftermath of that terrible incident and establish a National Road Safety Council, Hope Valley Experimental School, all of these things. My mother was a career public servant. She was one of the first 3 ladies, I believe, to join the civil service in Jamaica in an administrative position. And later on, after she got married and had children, she moved to the rehab center and spent the rest of her career there. So I'm very committed to Jamaica fully. My entire life is about Jamaica. And so this whole thing is a bit peculiar. Truth is, the constitution of the country from 1962 to now allows, in fact requires, Commonwealth citizenship to be eligible to be in our parliament. The UK and Jamaica are both part of the Commonwealth. So my presence in the parliament is in accordance with the Constitution, it's lawful, and that's why I've never really thought of this as a big issue.
I think that's where the confusion rests, because we have heard people say, oh, but the PNP has called for other people to denounce their citizenship. But you're saying the UK is a Commonwealth, but not the US.
Correct. So the Commonwealth are nations who were largely former colonies of the UK, but the US is not included in that. They have never been a member of the Commonwealth. So there was an instance in 2007 when a number of candidates were, in fact,
before me flush you, Maxine, don't come and you know me a flush you. Yeah. Yes. You make a flush you, because you're a piece of shit. You want a bird, anybody want to see your dirty thinking bird paper? You shave your furry, you know what me talk about. You shave your look dirty thinking self. You talk about bird paper, you can't make the people not trick you, so you love labor, right? You have to come off of my thing, it's a piece of shit. Flush. Move. You piece of shit, you. Anybody want to see a bird paper? Anybody want to see you run a back road? Just stay around a back road, man, and catch a man them per day. You piece of shit, you. Go away.
not eligible to be in Parliament because they had citizenship from countries that were not in the Commonwealth. And those matters were taken to court, and the court made its ruling.
They were booted from Parliament. They had to come back in.
They had by-elections
right?
that were held,
Okay.
correct? And some of them, I think they renounced their citizenship in order to be eligible.
Right.
And that happened. But there are a number of people in Parliament who are Commonwealth citizens. I'm not the only one. So, you know, I don't see why this is a big issue, but it's obviously being used as a way of trying to attack me personally.
So you don't think there's any validation at all to the issue? Because you mentioned the issue of the CCJ and constitutional reform, which is another area where there's deadlock that I want to ask you about. But one of your statements is that the CCJ, being Jamaica's final appellate court, it can be a case where we have 1 foot, this is your direct quote, 1 foot in, 1 foot out of King Charles's yard.
Right.
Is there a parallel between that statement and what folks are saying now about your dual citizenship? And so is it therefore fair for you to categorize it as a mere distraction?
1 foot in and 1 foot out refers to the idea of leaving the monarchy but not leaving it. In other words, Jamaica becoming a republic, but still having as one of our institutions of government at the highest level, the Privy Council, which is the King's Court. When the King, when you take a case to the Privy Council and the order is made by the court, it's made in the King's name. And I'm saying, and the PNP have been saying for decades, let's fully decolonize, stand up on our own 2 feet as a proud nation, and move forward together. So in terms of the dual citizenship rule, the Constitution allows, as I've said, Commonwealth citizens to be in the Parliament. And I've always regarded it as important to comply with the Constitution and the laws of Jamaica.
Loyalties. The perception of having 2 masters. The PM said, you know, you have a parachute if anything goes wrong. You know, it needs to be clear that you have no other loyalty.
Well, first of all, the PM is not really in a position to say that because the PM has sworn allegiance to the King. In 2021, he joined the King's Privy Council voluntarily and would have had to swear an oath or affirm an oath of loyalty to the King. That was a couple of years before he suddenly came on the train about decolonization and becoming a republic. So he's a flip-flopper on this issue. In my case, my life is one of service to the people of Jamaica. Certainly in the latter part of my life. Before that, I was in the private sector. But since 2007, when I became a senator, and more importantly, since 2012, when I became part of the government as Minister of Justice, and now as leader of the opposition, my life is one of service. And I think it's unequivocal that my commitment to Jamaica cannot be questioned. And indeed, this has never arisen in the past, you know, where we've had people in Parliament who've had dual citizenship because they're Commonwealth citizens, and the question of their loyalty to the country has never been questioned. So, from my standpoint, I think it shouldn't be a situation where the Prime Minister dictates what the Constitution should say. And he can't do that. And, you know, it's a question of dialogue, consultation, and let us discuss the issue. And if whatever comes out of that process, I will abide by if the content. But as far as I'm concerned, it's part of who I am. Being my father's son is who I am. Barack Obama was the son of a Kenyan. He didn't have to go through any procedure to renounce his Kenyanship. He became the president of the United States. Similarly, I'm born here, I grew here. Yes, I have this status by virtue of who my father was. But why should I be required when the law doesn't and the Constitution doesn't require to change my status? Nobody else has ever been asked to do that.
Do you have a Jamaican passport, Margolina? When you travel to the UK, do you use your UK citizenship or do you go and get a visa like the rest of us?
I travel on a Jamaican passport whenever I travel nowadays. Since I came into government in 2012, I decided I was not going to use the UK passport, and I've maintained that. I have a diplomatic passport as a minister, and then as a leader of the opposition, I got one again. I have a UK visa in my Jamaican diplomatic passport. I was in the UK 2 years ago for a tour. I went up on that visa. I had to apply for it. I had to go to the office here and go through all the biometrics like everybody else and what have you. So I have a US visa in my Jamaican passport. I have a 10-year visa as well, and in my diplomatic passport. So I travel on my Jamaican. And in fact, I'm not intending to renew my UK passport. It expires this year, and I don't use it. I haven't been using it for a long time. And I have no need for it, and I plan to give it up. So that's where I stand on that issue.
It's hard to speak in hypotheticals. I'm just wondering, it's hard to speak in hypotheticals, but were the shoe on the other foot, if this were the Prime Minister who was in this situation, how do you think he would view it?
I don't know. I'm not in that, I don't want to speculate on that.
Or would you understand the concerns?
I believe in the rule of law.
Yeah.
And I think that it's unreasonable to expect people to do things that are contrary to their legal rights. Now, this is something I'm going to pray on, and I'm going to continue to reflect on. But from my standpoint, I feel it's an imposition by him to be demanding that I do something which the Constitution doesn't require and which there's been no public debate about. I get a lot of people telling me, don't give it up. A lot of members of the public saying, don't succumb to this kind of pressure which is politically motivated. Your status is in accordance with the Constitution. Your father was a person my father got the Order of Jamaica. It's the highest honor that a non-Jamaican can get. He was loved in this country and he served this country well, and I feel proud of him, and the heritage I got from him is part of who I am. So, it's a big deal for me to be told that, notwithstanding that the law says and the Constitution says my status is legitimate and fine, I must give up that part of.
Lots are telling you do, lots are telling you don't.
But if it's...
You too? Others advising you to give it up?
I would say a few people, like people in the papers and so on, the commentators and what have you. And I said, I'm going to continue, because to me, the passport is really the only issue. I never applied for British citizenship, I've never signed any application form for it. I got a passport when I was a little child. My dad arranged that. And, over the years, I've continued to have it. But I don't use it now. And for me, it was a travel document that was convenient. I'm quite willing to give it up because I haven't been using it, as I said, for many years now. And this whole question of renouncing, that status is something I've never considered before. And I'm going to think about it. But my initial position on it is I think it's an unreasonable request, given the current Constitution that we have. But, it's something that I'm prepared to consider going forward. And whatever, certainly, if we go through the constitutional reform process and the people of Jamaica decide, it's ironic in a way, because I was the one advocating that we should expand who can be in Parliament to not just Commonwealth citizens, but all Jamaican citizens, regardless, including US people of dual US nationality or other countries. And that's what kind of triggered some of this current furor. But now the Prime Minister is saying he agrees with that. He agrees that dual citizens should be allowed, but not me. So I'm like, that's a really strange formulation. But if that's the way ultimately the new constitution that we have If that's what it says, I will comply. Of
That's
course.
going to take a while.
We're out of time, so you've been very clear on your position, and I want to thank you for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
Them dead in the water now. Look how them are dead in the water now. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. I'm telling you something. Me just run through, come have a list, you know. My list long, you know. So when we run through my list, Tom Tavares Vincent, him a British. I him sit down right now. One list. Hey, one not be even the same. The man have dual. The man have, well, command, but I'm going to tell you this. Him a the senator who have to pass through the thing when they pass through the house. Yes. Him have that too. So and him alone. The one where them does the speaker, she American. The one where they sit down there talk about she what they care. What's your name? Dan Wimple. She American citizen. Dan Wimple. Yes. Webby too. In the Senate. Webby. Dan Webby. American citizen too. Babsy Grange too. So Canadian. Yeah. Sam Wooda too. You see, me not yet. Hey, let me tell you, no, yes, some of them do them open. I cannot room now, because we call them out. You know. Webby, you know, Webby American. And him sit down there now, so when you know American that I call it one citizen, you know, and the one with the speaker, the host, no, that'll be play, you know. I move neat. She American citizen, same way, you know. That'll be play, you know. Then I want a Canadian, you know. The one for the host to know. One up na the house now, him, the one up in the Senate, that father-in-law, him too, you know. Yeah, man. Now, him have him thing too, man. You understand? No matter people who have them thing now, him they denounce in American verse. But yeah, you understand? By descent. So that by descent, like how we have the youth them up here. And them are invite you to come get a passport right now. See? Freeze up again. Yeah. Yeah. Michelle Charles all are picking them. One of the free up for one. But the one them want me to call them name, them have them thing now. Yes. Them have them thing now. And Anjo take allegiance to the king. Yes. Anjo take allegiance to the king. Yeah. Yes. So when you do know, you use it back on them when them know, like a little E that one that will come from backward. And name make you recognize backward, you know, because you have some name where it depends light post stop and share one of them Maxine. And name depends, because when you do backward, the name go on light post stop, you know. So you drive past a fair name up there and a skirt tail and everything. I'll come talk about show birth certificate. You can't so stupid. You can't so stupid. You think about Alabama this? You piece of shit here. The camera blurry. But another thing, I just run it out and make sure everything good, man. See? We just want to know now here. So your name with the light post up, no come on there, so you know where I run it. Yeah, just skirt tail to and it now. Make sure whenever put light post up, make sure you have good thing to wash it out, right now. Something right. Come like straight 5. Something right. Yeah. Don't come on here with the foolishness. Yes. See? You know where I flush you. You know you're going to get flush. See? So the one of them people when we just call out, them have them papers now, them are either American or Canadian or British. I have one of them from around there. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. You have one of them, my blurry. That's from the show I like, cool. You have one of them from around that come from down in Venezuela this way. So you know, so them not right to that for them head. And a criminal them. So that show you I do it an hour. And then I come clamor them. I can just straight up at the thing and come clamor them. By the way, strike 5. This morning I go after me show you yesterday up on the plane. Me they show the strike 5, right? See ya. Me no want to say no see ya. See ya. Look at the clothes that she have on. I may tell you the time. This time of the evening. See ya there? And Miami airport this. Right? So the plane the delay in the evening till 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, so struck 5. Go down to the same clothes. Must drink like a rambo. Go down to the same clothes. See, I'm going to cool out her head and go, yeah. Yeah? Demonize, where? Yeah, demonize. Yeah, I might see the proof where demonize want. But I don't know who approve to you, because he's the next piece of shit. Go tell Andrew to prove him start to tell the declaration. We demonize the thing there, right away. We demonize it. If I hear the name, you know, say, it correct to Andrew, you know. Because you're next little idiot. You make them use cards and trick, you know, them are come move. You're going like you're a piece of shit to a trick. Eh? You have to move it. You have to flush it. Yes. Where the piece of shit there? I have to flush him, you know. When the sister, I have to flush him fast. When there? Yes. We don't put him around there, you know. We don't, yeah. Yeah. Dominance. Okay. Okay. So make a flush that before we look on stretch 5. Yes, we have to flush that. Yes. Because I know you're coming at about proof. How far up the piece of shit there? Oh. Your favorite drunker, come on for this boy wage your proof. You're full of shit and stinking and yourself. Go flush yourself in a toilet, a piece of shit, you. Eh? You piece of shit, you. We are talking about stretch 5 and I show the stretch 5. So you have stretch 5 go down now. You have stretch 5 go down in now. She flying in an American airline. Stretch 5, hear this now. You will need now. Me eagle. The buy thing. So you're flying a AA 850 this morning, 5 o'clock. The plane leave out. A Miami International. You reach a Jamaica 5:50 this morning. You travel economy class. You're in a row 25 aisle C D. You sit on a D. You hear me? I tell you where you sit down. People ask about the little case with you and you try to shock them off. Not you straight. You know, sit down up on the right hand side. You know, sit on ID. Row 25. Economy class. Yes. Tell them American airline and tell them when you touch them. Don't super your watch and tell them when you touch them. If I'm not fine, can remember when I do tabloid. But the right side is by the way, you know. Yes. You know your same clothes you travel, you never change. You're a woman, man, you have to change. You can't sit down more than 12 hours. From them time when I show you and they sit down for the next 12 hours. Yeah. If my freeze up, my son got change up that. See? And you sit down and go travel straight. It's not good. It's not good for you at all. Yeah. Look at the looks and I give them a bag of headache. Yeah. No, she don't get for flying in first class, man. I tell you where she fly. I tell you where she fly in. And I tell you the seat where she sit down in. And she sitting in a D. In an aisle seat she sit down. She fly economy class. Yes. 8:50, the plane 8:50. Them leave 5 o'clock and she land 5:50 this morning. Remember the eagle, I said no, the eagle eye, you know. Yes. So I tell you when she land and everything. Yes. I look like she eat that. Some people are trying to sum up something, but she never talking. She said on there. Never, yeah. You understand? Yes. See? But I said no, me eagle eye, me there everywhere now. You can't get, you notice me I gear with, and you notice me I gear with time and everything. And when them leave and everything. Make she come the night now. You know, remember I see this, me having in my thing, you know. I sit down, I tell her, I say, delay. Yeah? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So she don't get so long in the same club. You just check it, she don't go a little thing, man, and change up and fresh up, man. You mash up Santa Beard straight, man. Yeah, you mash up Santa Beard. See? Yeah, man, Santa Beard get mashed up. And Santa, you come out dog food out of Santa Beard. Yeah? Remember, me, the man chatting up in a metaphors and privacy. Yes. See? Dog food have to come out of Santa Beard and Santa come out. Dog food, come out. Santa Beard not up. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. It's something. Yes. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, Santa Bailey. Deported. Oh. Okay, the mayor from, okay. Oh, so them want to know if the mayor from Sita, them want to know if the mayor from St. Thomas if get deported and if tell them when get deported from St. Thomas mayor. A shines are you them attack, you know. Well, the shines, you know, me have to go to your fine. Me not even want, shine, Andrew, go get to me, no man. Can't shine, fine, not good enough. From 80 go right back on the boat, them and the whole of the thing, them shine, fine, not good enough when they come to matters. You don't know that, right? Shines, you know, say fine, not good, right? Me I talk before them take you up put you and turning on me. I mean, no, you have the little something what they say. Right? Yeah. So that's St. Thomas. Yes. Me and you know say you fire no good, brother. You fire no good none at all. Me know everybody will work with you, brother. So you fire no good. Me no want to draw out that. You see me, you can't make Andrew run out and put up the foolishness because no found no good none at all. You know. See? Seem straight to the king again today. He no good none at all. Shines you no good none at all. Me can't give hey, we can't get something about your drop down, you know. Yeah, but from the feds, them have it good still. You're good. You're good, man. Oh, you turn me, brother. You know better than that, you expose yourself now, man. So come at you, man. Me have too much thing with you, man. Me have too much thing with them, you know. Yes. Hey. I'm me at St. Thomas. And I'm me at that. That's not me. Ain't me. Him know me attack. Him know me about them. See? By the way, Darrell Vance get sued. Winter forget sued. Yes. Yeah. About it nice. Me soon restart, man. Me just have finish up my show because me soon I take 8 minutes and restart. And come knock on up. Because I have nothing for knock on with today. Including the Kobe sitting and I show you the thing where digital so them not have me, I show them more than one. You understand? Nice again now. When I see me better now. Eh? Now see me better now. Yeah. Yeah. See? So me soon come knock them with that. But Andrew, as me say, run out and flip-flop, anybody really listen to Andrew and not question themselves and say, but Andrew, but that's not the problem. The problem is, and a mark, how much money market he take 1 cent, 2 cent. Him a British by descent. Him father is a British. So, all that a problem to you when I come and when all of the court them affair and His Majesty. And the lawyer, them are, the KC them now. The KC lawyer, them are His Majesty same way. Eh? And yes, and the police, them have to swear to His Majesty too. And you commit atrocity against them. And them have the GG, Governor General. The Governor General, sorry. Eh? Still freezing. Okay. See, me not understand them none at all. That me can't understand. See? So we have to do what for what them. But Darrell Vaz and him crew, you see what them run go and him start to line now, you know. So, oh, me get this from a deep in rooted now. Nobody that a travel thing and them thing. They know it's a lie out there. We know where you get it from. Because remember, we not go, myself, you know, me just send out me eagle eyes, so me not the foreign ministry, let me tell you. I mean, and you know, I want to know, so me not in a peak all over the place. I want to know. Me know when Winter take it a turn, they think the room, we want for chatting, and remember him take a turn in a bedroom. Now I see thinking Winter. You know, Jamaica have summer, you know, and in my winter. Yes. And I pay a blue pill in my use. And I flash him like, you know, like I'm go to. Because you know, them man they smell and lick and doing tongue and in blue pill. Because blue pill still not help him, you know. So for him, blue pill are extra big. Yes. So empowering P can't walk, empowering P crippling up people. Winter. So when I have them in there, I push them and them and forget the thing in a peaker. You have to use the big old blue pill, big old fat blue pill. And empowering P cripple. Yeah, man. So I try training empowering P to get up, but it not get up. Can't get up. Empowering P cripple and let him down, so. Him next empowering P my use, you know. Goatee. Yes. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. See, at the goatee my use, you know. See, he might use the goatee, man. You know, like go to I'm goat, Yeah, man, I have to use him go take. He might use the big, you know, people that take a little blue pill, film blue pill have to exercise up. And I help him. Yeah. Yeah. Aye. Yeah, man, that's how it go, man. Yeah. No, man, when them there, man, when them there, them know where I talk, man. I'm going to go in at the database, you know, people, and take out market. I show it too, no. I'm going at the database and take out market, you know, information. Remember, you know, go court. Can't order you to go surrender your passport. Not a police. They're not supposed to do that. Who work there, if them going to go do that, is a prison you have to go. Whether you're the boss or not, that mean Andrew practice some one other business. Yes. Yes, like China. See? That's my practice. And it's bad. And then the other thing when we talk about ministry, some confidential thing you go find and go talking and I realize them incriminate himself and to go to prison. You need to go to prison. Yes. Yeah. Safe. That's why the matter about in the safe. And you can't the argument now, you know. You have to use it against them. So I can come back and come show that. Yes, I have to come back and show it. Because they need to go to prison. Him and Winter and them from down in a thing there. Because matter about is some people deep root. Nobody about deep root now. Them don't even have the man travel like. Number one, when you travel, you as a minister and thing. You know, come out and boast that you're a big man, you know. Say, me are travel, you know, so me documents. I'm going to support this. Nobody do that. None. Me don't know nobody do that. And when the youth them drink them thing and wait up themselves, nobody not do it. But this is how them out of order. Them do it with James. Them do it with James. You can't. That mean the needs. No Jamaican must take the needs. No Jamaica don't take that fucking piece of shit name needs. Them to out order. Anybody go in the database when you go there for your passport and thing and them go in there and look up your passport and look up things and I take it out the video. Them to go to prison. No member of parliament and no minister can tell you and order you for go in there to call people thing and give them. It's wrong. Them to go to prison. That's not a joke, not too way about it. This is why I travel documents and this is a private thing. That means if you are working there, you take it out and confidential and sign up a man, age and where him live and everything, you put out and give somebody and then find out. You go to prison and you forget no less than 50. Blue pill for go to prison. They need to go to prison. Yeah. You understand? Say, no, man, I flush the system. I so flush it, man. You know, because it keep things on it there, so store and remember it's long back with a lot of things, you know. So sometimes you want to take out something and free back on some hard drive and this stuff have something with some hard drive and then you have sometimes. Yeah. You know, shut it up and restart and nice. Finish. So as myself before, I don't want to send anything when they discuss that. Over 1 billion. And most of the contract with them again, the thing them will come. If something value 30 million US, they may take a 15 feet, 15 feet. And tell man them take 2 1 way or 30 million and them tell them keep it and can block it, can go bank it. And them are doing enough for them, but that's why they might invite the whole of them rich. I pay a billionaire right now, I power with people money. Meanwhile, you have the piece of shit like Maxine where just come and attack with fear. You can't have a skirt tape and light poster. And the other thing, it needs soap and water and bleach and all kind of thing and disinfectant because it's not polite. As I leave the back road, man, anything for you there back road, the light poster. But just about that stuff. Man. Now you're properly. All right, yeah, this now 1 hour. So me soon forward. I'm go mash this and forward back. Me soon forward, yeah. Yeah, man, me soon forward. So me go mash up this.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in a them and again. None of them boy, we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber.
Original 40 says no, we not take rough up the cock up. From the other day, them face them a puff up. That they 3 little big and the old fire off up. If them flip like a fool and leave them get crushed up. Meta, shut your beat, now speak, you meta hush up. Street furniture, everything's a get dust up. Limbs and shove, everything's a get brush up. When you see original East man, you must not fuck away. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to.
Soon forward. Soon forward.